The movie unfolds with a captivating scene introducing us to a man who holds the pivotal role in this narrative. His persona boasts an array of intriguing characteristics. As the storyline progresses, we find him arriving at a house, poised on the brink of mischievous endeavors. However, despite his intent, Nino still had no solace, eventually leading to his marriage with a 25-year-old girl. Nino, the central figure, is a man of about 60 years, grappling with the weight of high blood pressure. A glimpse into their lives reveals an evening spent amidst friends, indulging in drinks at a vibrant party. Behind the scenes, the dynamics shift with Teresa's monetary transaction and subsequent marriage to Nino. As the movie progresses, the narrative unfolds to showcase their interactions with Laszlo, a series of conversations peppered with alarms. Amidst this, Teresa is interrupted by a man, inviting her to dance, an invitation she accepts gracefully. Giulietta enters the scene when a dance becomes the focus, captivating attention as she takes to the dance floor. Yet, amidst this lively atmosphere, there are glimpses of disapproval from exam representatives observing Teresa's interactions on the dance floor. The following scene, we witness Teresa with another man. Observing his wife dance with someone else sparks intense jealousy within him. He dislikes the sight of his wife dancing with another person, leading to his intense anger, disrupting the harmony between them. In reality, amidst friends, the tracks and numbers hold significant disparities. This leads to numerous conversations among men, discussing him behind his back. Consequently, the subsequent scene portrays a void in their relationship. Despite this, his wife succumbs to the pressure and joins in a dance, the two of them swaying to the rhythm for an extended period. Later, as they bathe, Teresa stumbles upon a trove of tickets in his possession. Amongst friends, it's evident that there's significant resentment towards Teresa Rolf because, during the dressing up, she engaged in dancing with another man, inciting heated anger. Consequently, in a fit of rage, Teresa drags Nino Rolf to their house, where they're surrounded by friends. An altercation ensues as clothes are shed and heated arguments erupt between the two. It becomes apparent to the friends that the situation has escalated, and Teresa's behavior has taken a turn for the worse. After some time, he arrives at the crematorium, his endurance proving to be quite substantial. It becomes evident that Nino Rolf is unable to elevate his wife's pressure to satisfy, leaving Teresa Rolf in a state of deep sadness. Overwhelmed with remorse, Nino finds himself pondering why he married this individual, someone seemingly lacking basic literacy skills. It dawns on Nino that perhaps age played a significant role in his decision, leading to a profound sense of sorrow. Subsequently, he pens down all these emotions in a diary, questioning why he accepted Teresa as his partner. Realizing the limitations imposed by age, Nino acknowledges the inability to meet the expectations set at satisfying, hoping Teresa would understand this predicament. Both Nino and Teresa express their desire to work closely, never drifting apart, a sentiment they inscribe within the diary kept in their locale. Later, Nino deliberately leaves the key on the outside table for Teresa to find, intending for her to unlock the diary and read his heartfelt expressions. The following day, Teresa comes across the key and upon opening the diary, she begins reading the contents within. As she peruses the diary, she becomes profoundly emotional, experiencing a surge of affection and love for her husband, Nino. Each heartfelt expression inscribed in the diary deeply resonates with Teresa, and she acknowledges the sincerity behind every word. Overwhelmed with emotion, Teresa acknowledges the truth within those written sentiments, realizing the value of her husband's actions and feelings. Each sentiment expressed within the diary resonates deeply with her, reinforcing the depth of their relationship and the significance of Nino's gestures. The following day unfolded with an invitation to Lisa's home, where Nino, Teresa, Laszlo, and Lisa's boyfriend gathered for dinner. Amidst the warm ambience, Lisa's striking beauty captivated the room, her enchanting eyes and a physique that spoke of both fitness and grace. Lisa's boyfriend, equally dashing, added to the evening's charm. As dinner progressed, Laszlo indulged in drink after drink, soon finding himself inebriated. Despite his offers, Nino declined, choosing sobriety. In the midst of this, Laszlo's request for water led to an unexpected spill on his pants. In a quick and gracious gesture, Teresa, with a swift motion, wiped away the mishap, her actions catching the eyes of both Lisa and Nino, who observed the exchange with curious intrigue. Teresa, consumed by anger, hastily abandons her meal, storming away in frustration. Witnessing this scene, a profound sadness engulfs her. Confusion reigns within as she grapples with a whirlwind of emotions, akin to the tumultuous last moments of a fading sunset. Concerned by her distress, they gather around, attempting to console her, yet Teresa's anguish persists. Seeking solace, she retreats tearfully to the bathroom, her sobs echoing in the confined space. There, in a blur of overwhelming emotions, she begins to disrobe, unaware of her actions' uncontrollable trajectory. Amidst this turmoil, fate intervenes, and Teresa collapses, the cold tiles of the bathroom floor greeting her as consciousness slips away. As Lisa sees Teresa in a bathroom then calls everyone, we will see that Nino picks her up to the room and goes to call the doctor. After that we see that Laszlo takes off Teresa's dress and touches her at many places, enjoys a lot. Now we see that Laszlo has started to get intimate with her. He also touches Teresa in wrong places. Seeing all this, Nino is very upset. he is in more pain. After that we see that Nano takes off all Thressa clothes and gets intimate with her loudly. Then we see that at last a minute, he also takes a lot of photos of her. In the next scene we see that Nino takes all those photos to Laszlo. Here we come to know that Laszlo is a photo editor too, and Nino brought all the photos of Nina to him to get them edited. Now after seeing all those photos of Thressa undressed and intimate, Laszlo is surprised and wants to spend a night with her, and for that he is willing to do everything. It is his main priority now. On the other hand, Thressa is also attracted to Laszlo because she is bored of her husband now. As her husband is unable to satisfy her, Thressa does not know that her intimate photos are with Laszlo. Nino had given them to Laszlo, telling him that it's Thressa's intention to edit the photos. Now, after a few days, Lisa confronts Thressa that her nude photos are with Laszlo, and what are they doing with him? Lisa had found this out from Laszlo, and now Lisa thinks that her mother and Laszlo has a love affair. She is very angry after seeing her mother get intimate with her husband and cannot forgive her for that. Thressa still has no idea that how did her intimate photos are with Laszlo and what she should do about it. After a while of investigating, Thressa found out that it was Nino who took her photos while she was unconscious and gets very angry on him because of this. She could not believe that her husband can do such a thing to her and is very upset on him. So, she writes her thoughts about Nino, that he is worse than an animal, on his diary and leaves it where he can find it. Nino, after reading it, knows that Thressa has found out about everything. A few days pass, and Thressa and Lisa go out for shopping. They have a quality time together and are enjoying. Here Laszlo joins them and they go to a restaurant together. After taking for a while and spending time, Lisa has to leave for some urgent work. This leaves Thressa and Laszlo alone at the restaurant, where it's an awkward moment for both of them. Thressa is uncomfortable because she knows that Laszlo edited her photos and tried to touch her once before, and they share a few moments together. Laszlo is thinking that now even if he tries to do anything with Thressa, she won't stop him. There is a moment of uncomfort between them while having lunch. After finishing their lunch, both of them leave for home. Same evening when Nino tries to make love with Thressa. They stop and do nothing because Nino knows that Laszlo and Thressa met today and he thinks that they are having a love affair. That night they sleep without doing anything because Nino is in deep despair. Nino has confirmed that his wife and Laszlo are having a love affair. A few days later, Nino is in his routine life. But now there is budding romance emerging between Laszlo and Thressa. They are spending time together, going to different places. Nino accidentally finds Thressa's diary, and from there when he reads it he finds that Thressa has been writing about her love for Laszlo. And a bitter jealousy emerges in his heart because he is not okay with his wife cheating on him. One day Laszlo takes Thressa to his apartment where he lives alone. And that day there is no other person over there except Thressa and Laszlo. In the apartment, Laszlo takes dirty pictures of Thressa on her wish. When the photo session has ended, closeness between them increases. They kiss for a while and were about to take it to the final spot, when Thressa stops Laszlo and does not let anything wrong happen in between both of them. Thressa leaves the apartment and Laszlo is sad because he was not expecting Thressa to act like this. He thought he had full control over her and they were going to do everything and share love. Thressa returns home. Here we find out Nino is sick and his doctor has strictly advised him to stay away from alcoholic substance. But he does not care about what the doctor said. Now after finding out about his wife and Laszlo love, Nino is deeply saddened and drinks a lot of alcohol. Thressa has found out that Nino reads his diary, so she writes everything that happened between her and Laszlo to excite him. But every time Nino reads Thressa's diary he gets upset. His condition is getting worse day by day and he can't take it that his wife is happy with her daughter's husband. So, he writes a note to Thressa that he wants to know the truth, that whether her wife has been writing all of the things in her diary on purpose, that if he reads it so it excites him, or everything between her and Laszlo is true love and she has been cheating with him with his daughter's husband. While writing the note he gets heart stroke and falls on the ground. He dies after a while and the film is left without any fair conclusion. While Thressa and her lover's relationship still continue after the tragic death of Nino, Lisa is unaware of what her husband and stepmother have been doing behind her back. So, even if their relationship still continues, will Lisa ever find out the truth?